more than 500 mine workers remain underground at the GoldOne mine in Springs, east of Johannesburg. This follows a dispute between the Association of Mine Workers and Construction Union, Amcu, and GoldOne Mine Management. Amcu accuses the employer of delaying its recognition of Amcu as the major union at the mine. Now, Amcu was meant to meet with management this morning in an effort to resolve the situation at hand, but it's believed that the National Union of Mine Workers, NUM, is obstructing that meeting from happening. What was once believed to be a hostage situation is now known as mine workers staging a sit-in protest at the mine. At the same time, NUM Deputy Secretary, General Secretary Mpho Pakedi says they are working with management to get the miners out from underground.
We are still here at GoldOne mine. The development is that we are still waiting to see how to intervene in making sure that workers are getting out underground. So far there's no solution as yet, but we are engaging with management, we are engaging with all stakeholders to find a solution. We are hopeful that by later tonight we should be having a solution.
SABC News economics reporter Mpumelelo Mapalala has more.
We are still here at a GoldOne mine here in Springs, south of Johannesburg, or rather east of Johannesburg, where the situation still remains the same since from last night. Miners are still underground striking and waiting for management to come to the party in terms of giving the workers their benefits and the conditions that they believe they are deemed and they believe they deserve in order to move forward. With me here, I'm joined by Ntate Alfred Lipuru, who's a father of one of the miners that is stuck underground. Let me just bring him into the conversation to give us an idea of what's happening and his sentiments towards the situation. Ababa, please just tell us, Uguti, how do you feel about your son being underground?
I'm actually heartbroken by the situation in this mine. As a parent, I'm very much concerned about the well-being of our kids who are trapped underneath the ground. And this is the time whereby one will expect the government maybe to intervene, like the Labour Department really to step in and dissolve situation like this one. So I've been sitting here with most of the staff here because all these people that are striking here, they are the staff. I've been getting those information that look, they talk in the same language that the management of GoldOne is still treating them like the apartheid time, during the time of the apartheid, while we are in a democracy, 30 years after the democracy. So one will ask yourself as to what is the Labour Department doing about this? Because really it's the work of the Labour Department which is supposed to be policing companies that treat people like the apartheid regime. So, but you listen to what the people are saying, not even one of from the Labour Department approach the staff. The only thing that they do, they only approach the management. They get the story from management side, then they just tell themselves that things are all fine. Meanwhile, they don't interview. They should, from my point of view, I should think Department of Labour should interview the two parties, the management and the staff. Obviously, they're going to get two different stories, then they can act from that position. But this is not what is happening with our government, our Labour Department, which is failing the whole working industry.
And has your son ever expressed some of the harsh conditions that he's been working with under this mine?
Look, my son is somebody like introvert. By the look of things, you can see that, look, wherever they are, things are not that good. They're just working, but things are not that good. But as an introvert, as a parent, you can just read that, look, there is something wrong at the workplace.
And what are you hoping with the sit down for the Amcu members to achieve moving forward?
Look, I'm just praying God that he must just bring his mercy. Our kids must be taken out from the ground, because look, you can't look at our government. Really, our government will never do anything. It's not that they don't know about this situation. They know, but they will just keep quiet. Really, I don't have hope on our government to intervene in this kind of situation. We just throwing our prayers to the Lord God to assist in this situation.
And how long have you been here in support of the protesters?
No, I came here around 8:30 this morning, but the information that we get in, then look, things are still the same. They telling us that management is negotiating and nobody's like informing us about the well-being of the people under the ground, because that's the most worry. Whether they are eating, whether they are drinking, whether there's ventilation, which is the most important thing. You know, during the strike, anything can happen. Infrastructure can be broken, ventilation can be interfered with, and then obviously we're gonna have fatalities under the ground. And last night, as we speak, I spoke to the head of legal concerning about I was concerned about the well-being of the people. He told me that he knows nothing. He's got no information as to what is happening at the people under the ground. So that worries me a lot. Look, somebody in the company who doesn't know what is happening with the people trapped underneath, and then really, look, it just lets us fair. They don't care. They don't look. Whatever happens, it doesn't affect them.
All right, that was Ntate Alfred Lipuru just giving us his situation and telling us about his concerns as a parent, knowing that he has a child, and many other parents as well who have children who are stuck underground and are hoping that government comes to the party, management comes to the party to try and help miners in their situation. As you know, we're living in a country where inflation is high, unemployment is high, but also these workers need to be remunerated correctly as they're working under harsh conditions.